and march, march, march. Tiny and strong, it walks in a line. B is for bee, buzz, buzz, buzz. Yellow and black, it loves sweet flowers. C is for chicken, cluck, cluck, cluck. Fluffy feathers and tiny wings. D is for duck, quack, quack, quack. It waddles around with webbed feet. E is for earthworm, wiggle, wiggle. No legs, no eyes, but helps the soil. F is for frog, ribbit, ribbit. Green and jumpy, it lives by the pond. G is for goose, honk, honk, honk. Long neck and loud when it walks. H is for horse, neigh, 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 neigh. Fast and strong with a flowing mane, mane. I is for inchworm, inch, inch, inch. It moves so slow with a tiny bend. G is for jaybird, chirp, chirp, chirp. Bright blue wings and a sharp little call. K is for kitten, meow, meow, meow. Soft and playful with tiny paws. L is for lamb, ba, ba, ba. White and woolly, it follows its mom. M is for mouse, squeak, squeak, squeak. Small and quick with tiny whiskers. N is for newt, slither, slither. Orange skin and a shiny tail. O is for owl, hoot, hoot, hoot. Big round eyes and silent wings. P is for pig, oink, oink, oink. Pink and round with a curly tail. Q is for quail, whir, whir, whir. Tiny bird with a feathered crown. R is for rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo. Red comb and waves up the farm. S is for sheep, ba, ba, ba. Fluffy wool from head to toe. T is for turkey, gobble, gobble. Feathery tail and funny sound. U is for umbrella bird, hoo, hoo, hoo. A puffy crest and strong dark wings. V is for vole, squeak, squeak. Furry and fast with digging feet. W is for weasel, chitter, chitter. Slim and quick, it hides in the grass. X is for Zurus, squeaks, squeak. Like a squirrel, it digs and dashes. Y is for yak, moo, moo. Hairy body and twisty horns. Z is for zaboo, moo, moo, moo. A humpback and a calm slow walk. These animals from A to Z live near farms and fields so free. Ooh. A is for aardvark, sniff, dig, slip. It loves to eat ants with a giant bird. B is for beaver, gnaw, splash, thud. It builds strong dams out of sticks and mud. C is for cow, moo, chew, bell. It gives us milk and knows us well. D is for duck, quack, waddle, splash. It swims in ponds with a joyful dash. E is for egret, squawk, flap, glide. It hunts for fish by the riverside. F is for ferret, squeak, scurry, sniff. It loves to hide and play so swift. G is for goose, honk, hiss, flap. It guards its eggs with a gentle tap. H is for hedgehog, sniff, snuffle, curl. It rolls in a ball with a tiny whirl. I is for ibis, croak, poke, peep. It wades in swamps with legs so deep. J is for gerbil, up, bounce, squeak, zoom. It hops like a spring in a sandy room. K is for kingfisher, splash, chirp, dive. It darts for fish with a flash so live. L is for lizard, hiss, scratch, scurry. It basks in the sun, never in a hurry. No. J is for doa, dig, sniff, scoot. It tunnels in soil without a boot. N is for numbat, click, slurp, blink. It eats termites in a tasty wink. O is for possum, squeal, hiss, hiss. It hangs from trees and plays in bliss. P is for parrot, squawk, talk, sing.
with colorful feathers and words to bring. Q is for quokka, chirp, grin, hop. It's always smiling and loves to stop. R is for raccoon, rustle, chatter, scratch. It sneaks at night with a clever patch. S is for squirrel, chatter, hop, chew. It climbs up trees with an acorn or two. T is for toad, croak, hop, lop. It hides in shade and makes you stop. U is for uriel, ba, stop, sniff. It climbs the cliffs on every shift. V is for uriel, ba, stop, sniff. It climbs the cliffs on every shift. V is for vulture, caw, hiss, soar. It flies up high and starts to explore. W is for weasel, squeak, dart, sneak. It moves so quick and loves to peek. X is for X-ray, tetra, swish, bubble, blink. You see its bones through skin so pink. Y is for yellow hammer, tweet, chirp, sing. A cheerful bird that brings in spring. Z is for zaboo-moo-moo, stomp, munch. It chews all day and walks in bunch. We met new creatures, A to Z. Let's sing again, come play with me. A is for alpaca, soft and fluffy, they love to run, hum. B is for bunny, hop, hop, hop. With floppy ears it never stops. Thump, sniff, squeak. C is for cow, moo, moo, moo. Black and white, it gives us milk too. Moo, munch, swish. D is for duck, quack, quack, quack. It waddles around with feathers on its back. Quack, splash, flap. E is for emu, boom, boom, boom. It runs so fast across the room. Boom, hiss, grunt. F is for fox, sneak, sneak, sneak. With a bushy tail and a clever peek. Yip, bark, snarl. G is for goat, bleat, bleat, bleat. Climbing rocks with tiny feet. Ba, stomp, munch. H is for hen, cluck, cluck, cluck. She lays fresh eggs with lots of cluck, cluck, bok. Flutter, eyes for ibis, honk, honk, honk. It pokes in mud with a long curved bonk. Honk, squawk, flop. J is for jackal, yap, yap, yap. Fast and sly, always on the map. Yap, growl, howl. K is for kitten, meow, meow, meow. With tiny paws and a curious brow. Meow, purr, hiss. L is for lamb, ba, ba, ba. Fluffy wool like a soft hurrah. Ba, bleat, trot. M is for mouse, squeak, squeak, squeak. Small and quick, it plays hide and seek. Squeak, sniff, skitter. N is for newt, slosh, slosh, slosh. A tiny tail with a shiny swash. Plop, splash, croak, croak. O is for owl, hoo, hoo, hoo. It sees at night and hears you too. Ooh, swoosh, click. P is for pig, oink, oink, oink. With a curly tail and a muddy joint. Oink, snort, snort, slurp. Q is for quail, chirp, chirp, chirp. It hides in grass with a tiny slurp. Chirp, whistle, flap, flap, flap. R is for rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo. He wakes the farm with his call so true. Crow, peck, flap. S is for sheep, ba, ba, ba. Fluffy white with a cow, hurrah. Ba, munch, stomp. T is for turkey, gobble, gobble, gobble. With fancy feathers that love to wobble. Gobble, flop, clock. U is for uriel, ba, ba, ba. With curly horns and a sturdy paw. Ba, huff, clack. V is for vulture, hiss, hiss, hiss. Flying high, it never misses. Hiss, squawk, flap. W is for worm, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It lives in soil and makes us giggle. Wiggle, squirm, slurp. X is for cirrus, chatter, chatter, chatter. A squirrel-like friend that climbs and clatters. Chatter, scratch, squeak. Y is for yak, grunt, 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 grunt. It lives in cold with a hairy front. Grunt, snort, moo. C is for zebra, neigh, neigh, neigh. With stripes so bold and black and gray. Neigh, snort, stomp. Now we know our ABC. Farmyard friends from A to Z. A is for ant, march, march, march. So tiny and strong, it walks in a line and march. Tap, crawl. B is for bear, growl, growl, growl. Big and furry, it loves to prowl. Growl, sniff, roar. C is for cow, moo, moo, moo. Black and white, it gives us milk too. Moo, munch, swish. D is for duck, quack, quack, quack. It waddles around with feathers on its back. Quack, splash, flap. E is for elephant, stomp, stomp, stomp. With a trunk so long, it gives a big ronk. Trumpet, stomp, splash. F is for fox, sneak, sneak, sneak. With a bushy tail and a clever's on its back. Yip, bark, snarl. E is for goat, bleat, bleat, bleat. Climbing rocks with tiny feet. Baa, stomp, munch. H is for hen, cluck, cluck, cluck. She lays fresh eggs with lots of pluck. Cluck, bawk, flutter. I is for ibis, honk, honk, honk. It pokes in mud with a long curved bonk. Honk, squawk, flop. J is for jaguar, roar, roar, roar. Through jungle trees it loves to explore. Roar, pounce, growl. K is for kitten, meow, 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 meow. With tiny paws and a curious brow. Meow, purr, hiss. L is for lamb, ah, ba, ba. Fluffy wool like a soft hurrah. Ba, bleat, trot. M is for mouse, squeak, squeak, squeak. Small and quick, it plays hide and seek. Squeak, sniff, skizzer. N is for nightjar, chirr, chirr, chirr. It sings at dusk with a gentle purr. Chirr, flop, hoot. O is for owl, hoo, hoo, hoo. It sings at dusk with a gentle too. Hoo, swoosh, click. P is for pig, oink, oink, oink. With a curly tail and a muddy joint. Oink, snort, slurp. Q is for quokka, smile, smile, smile. Friendly and round with a happy style. Click, hop, chew. R is for rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo. He wakes the farm with his call so true. Crow, peck, flop. S is for sheep, ba, ba, ba. Fluffy white like a cloud, hurrah, ba. Munch, stomp. T is for turkey, gobble, gobble, gobble. With fancy feathers they love to wobble. Gobble, flop, cluck. U is for uakari, ooh, ooh, ooh. With a red face and a jungle view. Ooh, leap, hoot. V is for vacuna, hum, hum, hum. With silky fur from mountains it comes. Sniff, trot, nibble. W is for worm, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It lives in soil and makes us giggle. Wiggle, squirm, slurp. X is for cirrus, chatter, chatter, chatter. A squirrel-like friend that climbs and clatters. Chatter, scratch, squeak. Y is for yellowtail, splash, splash, splash. A fish that swims in a silver flash. Swish, bubble, flick. C is for zebra, neigh, neigh, neigh. With stripes so bold and black and gray. Neigh, snort, stomp. Now we know our ABC. Animal pals from A to Z. Now we know our ABC. Animal pals from A to Z.